What's up, fuck nuts? Welcome back to. Oh my god. What's up, you shitbags? Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Oh my god. Um. Now that I've called you all shitbags, now you can watch me play video games for like 45 minutes. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. Anyway, I was just admiring the whole park because now we basically have three half-finished sections. And actually, we have all the exhibits kind of outlined already. So the rest of the park actually should be pretty easy, just filling them all in. Um, Last time, we did this cute little rainforest exhibit down here, which I think turned out pretty cool. It's definitely an interesting sort of terrain, which is sort of what I was going for, because rainforest exhibits are way too easy to make. So I decided to, give it a little pizzazz, as it were. But today we're going to carry on with the park, finish up this lower section, which will not take very long because this will be a swamp exhibit, which I'm planning on making a bit of a sort of small mini exhibit, especially because this one was so big when it comes to the number of dinosaurs. There's so many species in here. It's like, what, 6 or 7 species in here? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 species in this exhibit. That's a lot. In here we got like, what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, 5. So we're going to go with a nice smaller one. It's also just smaller in size, so that's good. This will be the swamp exhibit, and I think it's going to be so cool that you're probably going to shit when you see it. You're going to be like, oh my god, that's so exciting. that was dumb. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to do this, and then we're going to probably get most of the next exhibit done as well, because it's not going to, well, it's more of a big exhibit in terms of dinosaurs, but in terms of like building, it's actually not going to be very bad at all. We can probably actually almost finish the park this time. And all we'll have left next time will be the final exhibit. It's also entirely possible that this time I will do so well that I'll just finish the park. Like, if I'm close, I'm just going to go like an hour or something and finish the park. There's no point in making like another video that's like 15 minutes long and it's like super lame, you know? So, we're going to wing it. Wing it today, might just finish this off right now. Which would be very exciting, because I've been trying to find the motivation to actually finish this stupid park build for so long. And today I just come along and knock it out in like an hour or two. Sounds pretty sick. So yeah, this one is just going to be a pretty simple exhibit, just a big old lake in the middle. We already have this sort of winding river on the other side of the exhibit, so between that and the lake, we have a ton of water. I already have most of the dinosaurs that I'm going to use planned out. Let's see if I can get rid of some of this without destroying my exhibit. Maybe flatten this out a bit too. This is a very, very, oh my god, precise operation. Oh my god, I'm just gonna ruin my stupid lake and then rebuild it, whatever. I hate how it like slopes downward like this, so I have to fix it. It'll bother me forever if I don't. Nice. Nice. Well, the river was actually kind of fat and weird looking anyway, so not that there's anything wrong with being fat, but there is something wrong when the river looks like a freaking, I don't know. What do you even call that? Other than just weird. This is not what I wanted to do. I think it's fine if it's like wider on like the edges, like on the bends, but I feel like when it's just a straight shot like that and it's like super chunky, it looks weird. There, that's good. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Might mess it up again. Alright, so this should be like the flattest exhibit ever. Or like one of the flattest exhibits ever. Mostly water. And what's not water is just going to be like a lot of tall grass. I'm going to do an island in the middle. Just because islands are cool. Nice big island. This is the kind of island like you would not want to swim to it because you would probably be eaten by an alligator. Or in this case, a baryonyx, which will serve as our alligator for this park. So yeah, I have most of the species planned out already for this exhibit. There's a couple I'm not entirely sure of yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. First, I'm gonna get the actual terrain made. I think I'm gonna do a nice little clump of trees in the middle. Kind of on top. And then do like, maybe like a rocky sort of, dirty, rocky sort of texture on the rest of the island. I think it'll look sick. Yeah, it looks really cool, actually. It looks kind of foreboding. Like, I would not want to go over there. Sounds terrible. Like, really dangerous. Cool. Let's see. I need some other trees here and there. Let's just sort of leak over from the jungle exhibit I just did. A few more around the edges of the lake. Maybe a little bit less there. Then I'm going to fill the rest in with tall grass. So let's go ahead and do that. A lot of tall grass. Not that. Tall grass. Including in the water. The water should be full of like plants and stuff. The kind of water you not only don't want to swim in it because it's full of dangerous animals, but also it's full of weeds and stuff, which is gross. That's a good question for the comments. Can you tolerate swimming in like natural bodies of water? Because I cannot. I hate the feeling like seaweed and shit touching your legs. Ugh, gross. I think it's icky. Missed some spots over here. Like normal swimming is fine. Just I don't like swimming in lakes and stuff. The ocean is alright. Depends on where. I mean, I live in the Midwest US, so like it's not like there's any ocean nearby anyway, but look at that. That looks really cool. It's very flat and just full of water. There's so much water. It's crazy. Yeah, sort of just swampy, marshy exhibit. Yeah, that looks like the kind of body of water I would not want to go in. Looks dangerous. I don't like how this looks, though. Actually, I think I'm gonna... this is difficult. This is gonna be dangerous, but it has to be done. It has to be attempted, at least. I don't want to ruin that little island right there, but I don't like how this looks, where it kind of just... It's like a jagged edge where it goes from river to just suddenly lake, just out of nowhere. It should kind of gradually widen into the lake. There we go. That looks better. Whew. Ran the risk of ruining my swamp there, but I did not do any such thing. Alright, let's actually... This is really cool. I want to put a feeder on this if it'll fit. Oh, That's perfect. Look at that. That's just great. Let's do a little fishy feeder over here for the baryonyx. One should do. Actually, let's do two. Why not? Get him to move around. And then, let's see. I'm going to do... I think other than the baryonyxes, it's just going to be all... I never did the Dilophosaurus in the last one. No, I won't do it here. I won't do it here. Maybe I should. Oops, I didn't put any over yonder. Hang on. No. Right there. Boom. There. That should work. Alright, so that took 11 minutes only. That was really good. I built that super fast. I think I actually might put a couple of patches of like flowers and shit in here just to make it a bit more interesting. On the actual dry land parts, I think I will. The water should stay all just tall grass and ferns and stuff. But, you know, here, let's just do some cute little flowers. Maybe some rocks. I should do some rocks. Not too many, just a couple. And also this part, I'm going to just put some trees. Fill that in a little bit. Should be more trees going down to the jungle area, I would say. Makes sense. Alright, that should be fine. Alright. I'm thinking like a rock. Or maybe two rocks. Not very many. And some like sort of lower, flatter sort of rocks. No big ones. Maybe one big boulder over here. By where the river, quote unquote, comes out of the woods, even though there's no actual river. Cool. It'd be cool if you could have like flowing water in this game. That would be really cool. But it's never going to happen because they're done updating this game. Obviously, the sequel's out. I should go with the times and play the sequel. Alright, so our main dinosaur here is going to be the baryonyx. Let me actually look at some skins. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the baryonyx skins, but if there's like a greenish one of any kind, I'm going to totally go with it. Coastal, I think, could work. Let's try it. It's already selected. Good job. Let's do... let's look 3. Why not? Why the not? I'm thinking turtles. So either Ankylosaurus. I actually think it's Sauropelta for this one. Already did Polacanthus. Actually, I don't know. Something less spiky. Actually, we don't use Dilophocephalus a lot, do we? That's actually better, I think, for this. Or maybe just straight up Ankylosaurus. Or Crichtonsaurus. Actually, let's actually do Crichtonsaurus. We never do Crichtonsaurus. Because it's kind of lame, to be honest, but it's fine. Crichtonsaurus. I mean, this guy was in, I'm pretty sure, in like the bottom 10 of my ranking that I did a few years ago, but it's fine. Let's do woodland. It's kind of green. It'll look like it's got like algae growing on it or something. Let's do like 2 of them, I think. And then for other ideas, I looked up animals that live in swamps, and otters are one. So What kind of ammo would be good for otters? They're so small is the problem. Actually, I'm thinking the other one I was going to do is some kind of water bird, and I just realized that could be a swan. So let's do it. Gonna look at Aurora Titan skins. Aurora Titan. Literally means Titan Swan. It's like it's made for this. There's no white ones, but there is sort of a pale... Actually, I could do like a bluish one and call it like a heron or something. Let's do the blue one. It'll work better with this theme. So let's just do like 3 of these. And then what about otters? I'm thinking like a small carnivore of some kind, but I don't know which one would work very well for this. Well, it pretty much has to be a small carnivore of some kind. Like you'd have to put a big herbivore or something and call it an otter. That would be stupid. That'd be a small one, but which one? Not raptors. Not doing raptors. At least not for this park. Or not for this exhibit, I should say. Unless a small herbivore, some kind of work, like a Stiggy? Nah. That would be weird. Maybe Deinonychus. They're more like piranhas, though. I feel I could do piranhas. Let's look at the skins for the Deinonychus real fast, just to see if there's any that might potentially work. It's like a white one. There's an orange one that I hate. This is tough. Otters. This is really tough. Maybe Stiggies would actually work for this. I'm thinking about it. Unless it's some kind of... I'm already using a Hadrosaur of some kind. I don't want to use another one in this exhibit. I am confusion. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck. What do I do? What other animals are there? Maybe I can find one that'll work for a Deinonychus. That might be better. There's snakes. I mean, I never did do I never did do a snake for the last one. Maybe I could just do a Dilophosaurus and call it good. You know, let's do it. It's a snake. Is there like a green one? Because I'm gonna stick with the green pattern for this exhibit. Fuck it, just gave up. Just sometimes you gotta just know when to quit. Yeah, this would be like a snake, water moccasin, or a... I know it's the wrong environment, but anaconda, maybe. I don't know. Let's do wetland. I mean, it's literally the exact environment I'm going for here, so... Let's do 2 of them. Cool. Alright. And there we're basically done. Alright, baryonyx. I'm going to have to add some normal carnivore feeders to the exhibit now, but it's fine. It's easy enough to do. Yeah, it's not really green, but I mean, it's... Alligators aren't necessarily green, though, so it's fine. And if everything was green, it would look like a... I don't know. It would look weird. There's just too much green, you know? Let's see. The Laura Titans are done. Well, these guys are kind of like a blue-green. So, I don't know. There's a decent amount of variety. It'll be fine. 21 minutes. Yeah, so I think... I don't think we're going to finish this park this episode, which is fine. We got plenty of time to... I just realized these guys are bigger than the baryonyxes, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Jesus Christ, this is scary. That's very scary. Very, very scary. Alright. Could you imagine driving around these fucking things? It sounds absolutely horrifying. We could always do like a bit of a shorter episode just to make sure the last one isn't too short as well. So I'm sure this will work out fine in terms of video lengths. Either way, I'm finishing it today, so I'm so close to being done, I can't just not.
Asset to be collected. Asset requiring collection. Commencing asset transit. Asset collection request received. Transportation underway.
Cool. Alright, let's see. Anyone not tranquilized? Why are you not tranquilized yet? Holy shit, what'd the camera do there? Why are you not tranquilized? Did I not tell you to... Oh my god. Y'all are dumb.
Asset transportation underway.
Y'all are dumb.
Understood.
Alright, the Dilophosaurus. Hey, friend. Is the daylight cycle not on? I just realized it's been like daytime the whole time for this park. I mean, I don't want it to be dark. I just want it to change lighting a little bit from here and there. Alright, what does he look like? Ooh, yeah, he's pretty good for the swamp exhibit. We want to fuck with him. That sounds really scary.
Adding task. Acknowledged.
Barry. We should name the baryonyxes Harry, Barry, and Larry.
Collect the asset.
Sounds fun. Didn't I do that for like in my normal playthrough? That was so long ago I can't even remember. It was literally years ago. This series has been going on for so long, it's ridiculous. It's just I think of all the series I've done, this game is the hardest to record for because it's just it's hard to predict what's going to happen. Like platforming games that I've beaten before, I can like predict, oh, this is how long this will take me or whatever. But like the main game is unpredictable. You never know when like a disease is going to happen and waste half an hour of your time because everything just falls apart for half an hour. And then like the sandbox, I mean, I'm kind of winging these. I don't practice beforehand or anything, so I don't know how long stuff's going to actually take me. so I'm kind of just guessing for this as well. So it's just hard to record. So things take longer than you expect to, and it's also harder to give interesting commentary, you know? I don't know. I'm making excuses for being lazy and not recording very often for this game, but it's true. It's hard to do. That is not nearly as green as I thought it would be, but it's okay. It's fine. I feel like in the actual, on the wiki, it looked a lot more green than that, but hey, whatever. False advertising may suck, but it's a fact of life. Happens. Alright, well, let's take a look at this exhibit now that we're getting some dinosaurs actually in it. That is very cool looking. I'm actually really happy with this exhibit. And it makes sense for the swamp to be at the very bottom of the sort of mountainous area. The water will all collect down here. Just makes sense, you know? Alright. So there we go. I think I'm going to put a couple of trees here just to kind of block off the view of this from down there. Shouldn't be very visible. There. There we go. That's perfect. Fantastic. Alright. Now we'll move these guys down, and then we're going to go to the next exhibit and get started there. So, alright, so the next exhibit is going to be a savanna theme, which I'm super excited about. So we're going to do, like, you know, African savanna animals, which I don't have to even look up animals live there because I've had ideas. This is the exhibit that made me want to do this in the first place. I just had a cool idea for, like, what if I did like a safari, like savanna themed exhibit, you know? I mean, the entire park is literally a safari. So I think it'd be really cool if we had an environment that looks like an actual safari environment, you know? The kind of environment you would take go on a safari in, I should say. Safari environment. That's not a safari's not like an ecosystem, like a biome. Oh, it's a safari biome. Ugh. That's stupid. No, it's a savanna, is what it is. But I thought it'd be really cool to do like a safari park and a savanna environment with like animals that kind of represent animals you see on an actual, like, real savanna. So that's what I'm doing. I have at least like 4 or 5 different ideas for dinosaurs to do, so I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be super cool. The only animal I've been trying to think of, like a dinosaur that could represent it, is an elephant. I can't think of anything because an elephant's such a unique looking animal. I feel like there's no dinosaur that even is close to it. So I'm thinking just say screw the elephant. There's no elephants here. Sorry. But I'm going to do like a hippo, a rhino, a giraffe. That one should be obvious what I'm going to use for that one. At least what kind of dinosaur I'm going to use for that one. Lion. I'm thinking like hyenas maybe. And actually, I was thinking of using just a T-Rex for the lion, but I think it might actually be cool to use the acro. One, because I hardly ever use the acro. And 2, because I think the color scheme is just going to be better for a lion. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm thinking hippo, rhino, maybe zebra. I was gonna plan on avoiding using the Maiasaura, but I think that pattern actually would be best for a zebra. So I'm gonna do a couple of Maiasaura. Also, I feel bad not using them like ever in this whole series. Like, I don't like them very much, but I should use them at least once. I guess twice, because I'm gonna be using them in the next park as well, which I will not talk about now. I'll talk about that in the next episode because it's gonna be the finale for this park build. Exciting stuff. I'm gonna try to smooth this out. See if we can extend this water sort of out in this direction. See if we can't get a nice little watering hole here. Or maybe like a big river. Like a big wide river. Like I did like a small spindly one for the last one, but maybe like an actual like the Nile, you know? Big huge river going right through the middle.
Asset delivery confirmed.
So this is one where I'm gonna have to really restrain myself from just using tons of trees. Because it's just my instinct to use lots of trees. But it's a stupid instinct. I really shouldn't do that because it's gonna look like poopies if I do. So it's a savanna. It's kind of the whole point. It's not very many. I mean, there's some trees obviously, but it's mostly open plains. I'm thinking actually that would look stupid to have it as like a river, unless I do like a really big water source, like a big old lake here, kind of a watering hole, and then like make like so big that if I have a river coming off of it that's like, I don't know, too wide, it'll still look fine. This time I'm going to make sure I get the shape of the river right before I start building stuff around it and in it and all that. And this will go into the rainforest over there. There's clearly no river on the other side of this, but just use your imagination. It's fine. And I was going to get rid of these steep edges, but I think having like a steep river bank like that's actually kind of cool. In fact, I'm just going to put some dirt on it. Have a bit of sand kind of leak over from this exhibit just to make it look less stupid. But I'm actually going to Google image a savanna just because I want to see what an actual savanna looks like. Like, what kind of terrain are we looking at here? There's sand. There's sand. Yeah, it's like wide open. I'm thinking of using, well, first of all, I'm going to use this tree a lot. It kind of just gives off some sort of like a savanna vibe, you know? Then also, I'm thinking about using the big boy tree. I don't use this one very often, but I think this might be a situation that calls for one. The big boy tree. I could like imagine lions like resting under that. That's a really cool tree. I mean, as far as trees go, it's like a 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is redwood, but you know. Every tree can't be a redwood. It's impractical. Alright, let's expand this a bit. Make it look a bit nicer. Kind of go into the desert a little bit, not too much though. There we are. Nice little watering hole. This is where the hippos will hang out. And then we'll have rhino and... Okay, so let's see. First of all, how's this exhibit doing? We doing good? That looks great. I'm great. Some people probably are like really good at building stuff in this game. They're like, this guy thinks he's good. Well, I think I'm good. So how about you just keep your pants on and don't be an asshole. And that's my advice for just general life, is don't be an asshole, actually. It's pretty good advice. I never put my carnivore fears down. Whoops. Poor Dilophosaurus. They're like, God, I'm just so hungry. But I can't find any food anywhere. I feel kind of bad now. Right there. Boom. There you go. Now they can eat food. I wish you could put like dry grass, like yellowish sort of colored grass, but nope. That won't really work out. Actually, hang on. What am I doing? I'll put some just very few and far in between trees around the area. Maybe some like jungle trees on the edge, but there shouldn't be a lot. Another of these, and then I was thinking a second big boy tree, but I think 2 in 1 exhibit is just kind of weird. You know, it has to be used on its own. It's just how they are meant to be used, okay? Then some rocks as well. Could be kind of cool. Okay, no more trees. Looks very, very open and just very sad, but no more trees. Should put some rocks down though. I could see lions like taking a nap on. Actually, I don't know. Not lions. Hyenas maybe. I don't know. Huddling around those rocks is like the little hangout area. I don't know. I don't know. Tell you what though, I would love to go on a safari. It seems really cool, but also kind of scary because there's a lot of dangerous animals. But I mean, but tour guides have done that hundreds of times. I know they're doing. It's totally safe. I mean, it's not totally safe, but it's as safe as it can be, being in that environment, which is, you know, the best anyone can really ask for, right? I mean, no one's ever perfectly safe anywhere, so there's always a chance of, I don't know, sinkhole, I don't know. Heart failure. Violent crime. So just, you know, don't be afraid of shit and live life to the fullest. That's my advice for y'all. They're gonna take that to heart, I know it. Don't be scared of shit. I mean, do be scared of some things. I mean, fear is you know, an instinct that all animals have. If you don't have fear, you're not going to live for very long. But you know, don't be afraid of things that you can't do anything about because there's no point. Like if you're afraid of situations because something might go wrong, then stop that. Of course, things might go wrong. It's like, yeah, okay, you might die from a, I don't know. It's like those like sky decks that have like one in the Grand Canyon and one in the Sears Tower in Chicago and all that kind of stuff. Like the CN Tower in Toronto, they have one too. It's like, don't be like, oh, it might fall. It's like, yeah, it might fall, but you're more likely to like die from a heart attack on the sky deck than actually fall through it, you know? So don't be afraid of that kind of shit. Just do it. There. I mean, as far as exhibits go, it's a pretty barren, blank one, but yeah, it should be good. So I think I'm gonna build my my tour route through this exhibit. Then I'm gonna call it for the episode, just because it's a little bit shorter than usual. But if I go too much longer, the last episode's gonna suck. It's gonna be like really short and lame, and you know, that sounds lame. Did I mention it's gonna be lame? Because it would be lame, incredibly lame. But yeah, so we're gonna build this, and then this is a problem. All right, this might ruin my little river here, but it's fine. Straight shot. Thin path, straight shot, right across the river. We're almost done with this park, though. We're actually getting very close. Getting close to being able to actually close the stupid loop, so stop screaming at me. But, you know, calm your tits, game. Calm your tits. And there we go. So now we just come back up here, and let's see, where do we go? We enter this exhibit right here, which this one has been scaring me just thinking about it. It's going to be really hard to build, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it next episode. So look forward to that. So this little tier is very low on vegetation, but that's fine. I mean, this looks totally fine without trees everywhere. Oh, I didn't actually fix my river here. I'm going to do that and then finish off this episode. So yeah, next time we're going to finish the park. Get some dinosaurs in here, build the final exhibit, and fill with dinosaurs. It's going to be amazing. So stay tuned for that. I would start getting animals or dinosaurs incubating, but I don't think I need to even do that. I have plenty of time next time to finish this up. So there we go. Alright, so let's take a look at our whole park now. It's like almost done. Yeah, look at that. It's really cool. Let's see if I can look at it from above. Bird's eye view, you know? See if I can just... No, I can't zoom out enough to get it all. Whatever. Looks cool, though. I actually love that area down there. It looks really nice. River kind of winding its way around. Super cool. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, like it. I mean, if you liked the video, click the like button. That's why it's there after all. So you should do it. Otherwise, the button serves no purpose. Anyway, also comment. Comment your biggest fear. And how you're going to conquer it in the next 24 hours. You have to do it. Just kidding. I don't really care what you do about your fears, but what's your biggest fear? Tell me. Yeah. Also subscribe, hit the bell. But that's all I got for you guys in this episode. Hope you have a fantastic day. Make sure you get lots of sleep and drink some water and hug your mother. And also, bye.